you need to finally relax.
We all had moments in our lives when we were super anxious, stressed, tense, and it basically takes control over your body and you don't know what is going on. Like, you can't control what you're talking about, like, you're like, yep, or it doesn't make any sense what you're talking about. You're red, you can't focus. Like, this is very, very common. That's because your nervous system doesn't really care about what you think. And if you want to regulate your nervous system, you need to learn how to work with your body. And let me tell you how to do it in really simple ways. Hi, I'm Marti, and this is my series, How to Build Yourself in Your 20s Without Wasting Years. And honestly, I feel like this episode is one of the most important because it changed everything in my life. When I was young, I was literally walking stress. Before exam, before any competition, I used to compete in athletics. I would throw up out of stress. I couldn't focus. I would fail exams even though I had the knowledge during the class and like I knew what to do. But once the stress hit me, I was like frozen. Like I didn't know what was going on. And when I was at the point of my life, when I was super anxious, I had panic attacks in like public shops doing groceries. I just had like lots of pressure from mostly myself, and that was during pandemic as well. So having no relations with people really destroyed me, really destroyed my body and my nervous system, because I feel like this is the essence of life: relationships, people, connection, physical touch, and so on. And I've learned the hard way how to do it because I was forced how to help my body, how to take control over this. I couldn't imagine going to groceries and then I was like, I can't breathe, I have to get out, like I can't even pay for my shopping, like come on. So if you're lucky and you haven't experienced anything like this in your life, maybe you haven't experienced anything like this to this extent, but everybody experiences stress, especially as young people, and you know, the feeling of being anxious. It's very, very important to learn how does your nervous system work. First, your nervous system is constantly asking questions, am I safe now? Especially as a woman. If you feel calm, present, clear, your nervous system is safe and you work in harmony. If it thinks you're in danger, then you feel anxious, stressed, overwhelmed. You shut down, you feel unmotivated, you freeze. And your thoughts are obviously very important. Like, your thoughts create your reality, but what we want to learn is how to take control over these feelings, over these emotions, and send signals to your body. First, of course, it's going to be breath work. This is the easiest and the fastest way to shift your state. When you're stressed, your heartbeat is getting faster, your breathing becomes shallow, so you need to reverse it. And this is sending signals to your body. So you do very deep and slow inhale, and even slower exhale. So whenever you're facing a very stressful situation or you're losing your shit, basically, very important to control your breath, and you do it as many times as you need to. And this way, you're literally sending signals to your body, hey, slow down, relax, everything's going to be fine. What really works well, I was doing it every day, and I'm still doing it every day, sometimes twice a day. I meditate, you can do some breath work. I really love Joe Dispenza, 20 minutes morning visualization meditation. It helps when you're in the stage of your life when you want to change yourself a little bit, and every day you visualize what is the person who you want to be, because you literally create yourself in a form that you already exist while meditating. There are so many amazing breathwork exercises you can find on my channel as well. I just started creating meditation playlists. Once you take control of how you're breathing, you're taking control over your body. Second one, I know not everybody loves this, but it really helps to regulate your nervous system, and it's called exposure. And I know there's so many people who say women shouldn't be doing this. The best time to do it is after your period, when you're ovulating, but of course listen to your body. I sometimes like to do it when I'm on my period because my body's temperature is way higher, but it really is crazy how long-term it affects your nervous system. You're literally healing your body, and it's like the endorphins after. And the reason for that is because when you step into the cold shower, cold plunge, you're facing stress. Then you need to learn how to face it and how to take control over this situation to calm you down. Otherwise, you'll not be able to survive in this cold. And you're teaching your nervous system to handle discomfort and knowing that you're going to be okay. Over time, it builds resilience, more grounded. Third is journaling. I don't think there is anything more powerful than actually observing yourself from like third person perspective, because let's be honest, very often our thoughts are shaped by our family. It's what we were absorbing. So some reactions in some situations are not yours. And journaling helps you to write things down and analyze it, reflect. What I really like to do is writing down things I'm grateful for, because I'm still working on it, but I'm constantly trying to set up a new goal and reach the goal. And once I get this goal, I need another goal. Like, I can't live without the goal. And sometimes I forgot to actually live in the moment instead of living already in, okay, how can I get there? And I can't wait to be there. Practicing gratitude is amazing. What we're also doing with my partner is before bedtime, we're just telling to each other what we're grateful for today, summarize the day and appreciate what happened, what we've done, or appreciate each other. Journaling also works magic when you just write down how you're feeling, what happened, what made you to feel this way. And this way you can build awareness, you can learn your triggers, you can then try to control your triggers. It's not about writing a poem or letter, it's more about creating this awareness, learning yourself, learning your thoughts, so then you can have more control. Number 4 is movement. You have no idea how many bad emotions and stress and anxiety your body holds, like especially in your hips, jawline, or then when you're like experiencing so much stress and you're rushing and so on, then you get injury and you're like, oh, why is my like shoulder hurting? Why is my elbow like this? Well, rocks, you were stressed for weeks and you've done nothing for your body, so you need to release it. Walks, gym. I am forever yogi girl, so there is nothing better for hips opening than some yoga position. What's important about yoga is to connect with your body. So you can do child pose when you're literally like relaxing your body, you open up your hips. And I love doing it before I go to sleep. At the end of the day, you know, the body is like more relaxed before going to sleep. If you are not a big fan of yoga, stretching is amazing as well. Stretching your body, like how many times you do like this just to stretch, and it's like, it's just better, right? It works. So imagine doing this every day for your body. Like imagine how amazing your body can feel if you're gonna spend like 5 minutes a day on just stretching and releasing the tension in your body. Come on, like who can say no to this? And in general, you don't need that much time to work on yourself and improve yourself and work on your body, because let's be honest, as I said, 3 minutes for journaling, 5 minutes for stretching, yoga. While you shower, you can do cold shower, which like you literally need 2 minutes, 10 minutes in total, while doing something important which you do every day, which is shower. And then extra 5 minutes for breath work, and you're done. You complete 15 minutes a day and you're gonna feel like a newborn baby, trust me. And last but not least is slowing down whatever you're doing. As I said, when you feel anxious, when you feel stressed, it's so important to just do things slower, especially if you're coming from like a big city or family who had so many expectations towards you and you've just been taught to do things non-stop, like do, rush, right? So it's so important to slow down. Literally, this is such an easy way to regulate your nervous system. Just slow down, stop rushing, listen to the silence. And when you're going for a walk, when you're having your morning coffee, when you're having your tea, don't watch anything, don't play any music, just pause for a second. You're gonna see such a big difference in how you feel. And look around, appreciate the beauty of the world. That helped me a lot. Even when I'm hoovering or mopping, instead of being like mop like this, you know. So as you can see, you can build the whole system on how to hack your body, how to learn how to control your body, and how to work on releasing the tension and regulating your nervous system long term, because your body will pay off. And trust me, the more you do it, the more addictive it becomes because of the end outcome. If you found my advice helpful, don't forget to subscribe my channel, because I'm posting my lessons every week. And as I'm turning 30 this year, I thought it's a nice time to reflect and think about what I wish I knew earlier. See you in the next one.